Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to like and subscribe, really helps out with the growth. Alright, sorry about having to re-upload this video, I had to fix the audio issue. But so far so good. I will be showcasing a hybrid Gilgamesh build with the Aspect. Starting off, the Aspect is different in the sense that you can unlock his ultimate at level 4, and every time you use an ability alongside the aspect, there's a different effect. If you use your 1, it turns into an emblazing wall of fire that essentially ignites the enemy. If you use your 2, the wall grabs up rocks from the environment and becomes a solid wall like a Ymir wall. If you use your 3, it becomes a Yamoja wall that propels anyone in whatever direction they're facing when they walk through it. I don't think I can kill this guy right now, and yeah, let's just back up. So far, so good. I think the Gilgamesh aspect is one of the best aspects I've seen in Smite 2 so far, and it's going to propel him in one direction. Fenrir is chasing, but I'm not sure he wants me, seeing as he's going in the wrong direction. I'm not sure what's going on, but Loki picked up the kill. So far, so good. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this game goes. I'm gonna clear away real quick before I back, and I need my items like yesterday. The first item is gonna be Jotun's Revenge, because it gives you 25 cooldown and mana. So one thing about Gilgamesh is you will run out of mana quickly. However, with this item, you can have a little bit more mana and 25 cooldown. Plus the passive, if you get a kill or an assist, you get more cooldown. It's essentially Spirit Desolation, but with strength. And I think it's kind of better than the magical Spirit Desolation. I've noticed strength items are better than intelligence items. I don't. Actually, I have my job. Yeah, I'm out of here. Looks like Aladdin ulted them, and he got the kill instantly. This Aladdin's pretty good. Typically, you get Aladdins who run into the enemy tier 2, ult someone, and then die, then blame their teammates for not chasing them as well. Knock him into the wall. He's not happy about that. Loki got the kill. Can we save him? I'll drop my 3 here so he has the increased movement speed. Barely got out of that. Alright, so in this match, I think I'm going to level up the 1 first and then the alt. In the next match, I will level up the alt first just to see which is better. And spoiler alert, it's actually better to level up the alt first because you do more damage with your poke. The ignite damage is not dependent on your 1, it's dependent on you clicking 1 once the wall is there. So I learned this the hard way, and after I already made this video. I'm still going to post it because why not? You live and you learn. But the second video where I use a Sands of Time starter essentially is the better build for Gilgamesh. Only thing is you're going to be really squishy. But you could go Sands of Time into the same cooldown items with a lot of mana. You will have a lot of cooldown and you'll be a little more bruisery. However, if you go Sands of Time starter, you will not have. Sorry. You will not have the Warrior's Axe protections, and of course, you will not be able to proc true damage. So there is a trade off. And honestly, I think having Warrior's Axe was kind of cool because I got way more kills with Warrior's Axe than I did with Sands of Time. Engaging, ignite. This match was actually pretty fun because everyone on the team was doing a lot of damage. Gotta get items, no mana left. In this match, I did not go Pendulum Blade, and I found out that Pendulum Blade is actually pretty cool. In the next match, I will go Pendulum Blade. However, I'm still learning how to play Gilgamesh without being full tank, because in Smite 1, people rarely played him like this, without having protections. He was more of a prophetic, Berserker Shield type person, not a Jotuns into Breastplate of Valor. Although some people did play Assassins like that because the cooldown in Smite 1 was capped at 40% cooldown. Whereas in Smite 2, it's not really capped, so you can build a lot of cooldown if you want. And as you've noticed while watching, he walked into that. As you've noticed while watching my mage videos, I like to go a lot of cooldown. Because the whole point of playing a mage or someone with cool abilities is to spam your abilities. That's how I see it. I think that's how everyone else sees it. That's the way it should be. Time to back for item. Not enough gold, so we'll just get health and come back. The enemy Ra has an interesting build though. With Ra, I think the best way to build them is proc items, which I already made a video on Ra. I think next I'll do a video on Odin. Oh, he stepped into it. Got him. Okay. This Fenrir was just backing there. Okay, not enough cooldown. So if I had the Sands of Time starter, I would have had enough cooldown. However, I would be too squishy. And I would die easily. So there is a trade-off. But if you have a good front line, Sands of Time starter is the better item to go for this. And of course, level up your ultimate first. Of course, you want to get your first 3 abilities, but once you hit level 4, max out your ultimate before you max out any other ability. Because you will use the ultimate for everything. For the Claire, for the setup of kills, mostly for Claire, and you'll be doing a lot of poke damage. I don't think Hi-Rez intended people to level up the ultimate first, and I think it's kind of funny. Alright, here we go. Locked in. Locked and loaded. Put that behind him, he walks away. So later in the game, you notice that people barely walk through the wall once they know what you're doing. The strategy is you put the wall behind him, you ignite it with your 1, and then you drop kick them with your 2. You want to drop kick them through the wall. It's like kicking them through a goalpost, honestly. And it's kind of funny. I don't think they appreciate it, but to me it's funny because you get the damage of the ult, your 1 essentially igniting it, and your drop kick. If you're going to be doing that, then you want to level up your 2 right after you level up your ult. That way you do maximum damage. And then you always have your 3 up to escape. However, another way to do it, I didn't have my 3 there, so there, I just died. Another way to do it is you put your ultimate behind them, ignite it, and a member of your team can pressure them into backing up. That way they walk through it, and whoever is low health enough, you just kill with your 3. You jump in, and the damage from your 3 will kill them instantly. If that strategy is what you want to go for, then you have to max out your 3 because you want to do maximum damage. That's why you're doing it. However, whenever you max out your 3 or level it up, the mana cost increases. So you have to be aware of this because you might get in a situation where you simply don't have enough mana to use your 3, but you can use other abilities because you don't have any mana. And that is why this build was my first go-to. Because you build a lot of mana from the mana items, such as Breastplate of Valor and Genji's Guard. Also, it makes sense to go Shell with a build like this because you're more of a bruiser than an actual assassin. You have tank items, but you're not very tanky because you didn't build any health items. I'm gonna do this to him because he's been poking me the whole time, and yeah. Kind of a dickish thing to do, but he earned it. All he does is just throw darts. Yeah, again, get behind him. I try to kick him into Fenrir. So low. And okay, his ultimate is kind of weird in how it interacts with people. Turning the screen black like that, it's annoying at the very best, but okay, he ulted to avoid my ability. Drop that, he went the other way, and he jumped back into it. Dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives. Thanos, baby. Yeah, I totally just quoted Thanos, in case you were wondering. Okay, gonna use a wall. First, we're gonna put the 3 down for maximum damage. You get 10% bonus damage whenever you're attacking at the center, sweet spot. And we're just gonna use the ultimate, burn through it. That was pretty easy. But yeah, the same strategy, and this works perfectly. I think people are gonna play. I'm gonna try to kick him through it. Yeah, he has that jump. People are gonna be playing Aspect Gilgamesh a lot more than regular Gilgamesh, and when they nerf it, they're gonna increase the cooldown. They're not coming out, so I'm going in. Special delivery. He's stunned. Put that on there so we all do more damage. Alright, time to back off. Get more items. At this point, this makes sense. Brawler speed stick. Anti-heal gives me more strength, more protections as well. It's kind of the typical Bruiser item. And honestly, I don't think it was worth leveling the two because I barely got to kick anyone through the goalpost. So in the other game, I will be leveling the three and showing what happens when you just use your three for damage going in entirely. You can also use it to escape, but like when you've put points into it, you're aware that that is one of your higher damaging abilities until you level up your two. I know Loki's coming, so we're gonna get ready for this. Actually, I don't want to fight Fenrir because he's building crit. It's just not smart to fight someone who's building crit when you don't have that much defense. Not without your team. Everyone is avoiding Fenrir. It's funny. And this X-Ball is just the most annoying person on the enemy team. I could not ignite it in time, so he didn't take much damage. Okay, so now he's dead because he just used his escape to initiate. I'm doing so much damage to this guy. Come on. Here we go. Aladdin went in. I don't have my ult back yet. There we go. Look at the damage. 431 max. Not enough strength to do 500 damage yet. Okay, I guess I'm taking red buff. Heading back. There is no Lost Knight. Nothing to do. I'm gonna clear this wave real quick. I mean, it's so cool to just do that. Anyone who's playing in solo lane is probably doing this. Because this is the likely way to build them. Okay. Going in hot. My autos do damage, but I'm so squishy. Oh, wow. I'm almost dead. I didn't have my one up yet, and I couldn't knock him into the wall. He's still coming for it. He wants Loki. Maybe he'll walk through it. He walked to the side. There's Raw on this end. Raw's taken care of. Okay, Loki's complaining. I got the kill. As if both of us went already low as yeah, we were both low health. Kicking him away made sense, but this guy's chasing me. Oh yeah, he even dashed it, so now he has no escape because he used it to initiate. He did not learn from the last time. But he doesn't know about Loki yet. Put that behind him. Oh, look at the damage. That's the better way to use his abilities. Ignite the wall, then jump in and do damage. He's mad. I kind of feel bad, but yeah. I mean, we'll say sorry. That's too bad. Yeah, he ulted for the kill, but the tech damage from my firewall killed him regardless. So he didn't need to ult, and that's why he's bad. I have not met very good Aladdin players, and this one just takes the cake. I don't know what elo he's from, but he has gotten what? How many kills now? Yeah, this is the best Aladdin player I've ever seen in person. I don't know how many hours he has on that god, but yeah. Gilgamesh is a new god, and I barely even have him at level 3. I'm still learning how to build him and everything else. This build works well for a Bruiser playstyle. However, the next video I will upload uses Sands of Time starter, like I mentioned prior, and that one's more of an assassin playstyle. You're not going in at all. You're relying entirely on your ult from a distance. If you're jumping in with your 3, you're jumping in to get the kill instantly. Like the second you hit them with the 3, they die. That's the only reason you jump in. Because you're so squishy, but you do a lot of damage. So it's going to be a glass cannon build. It's a lot of fun, though. It's like all or nothing. Yeah, Ra's 1 is only good if you're right in front of him, or if you're already slowed by someone. If you're far away, that ability is not that great. Okay, now I'm slowed. Speak of the devil. Jump out. Look, you already killed him. Okay, how did these minions? Wow. They're working double time, and we're already out. Got him. Oh, shell him. Yeah. And teamwork, baby. The enemy team is not doing so hot. We are 22 and 4, with Aladdin being the carry of this match. I have the most health, so I will stand guard and let them in. Now we finish this. Clear the minions behind. So far, so good. X-Ball's here. Okay, so the Titan walked through my wall and it's not taking any take damage at all. That's interesting. I'm not sure if that's a bug, but the Titan walked through the flaming wall and he did not take any burning damage. Last item, Bloodforge, just because. More lifesteal, which means um, Barb Carver will do more damage. And here we go. Where did Rock come from? Jumping in was a bad plan. Yeah, I die here. It is what it is. I don't know how Loki died, to be honest. We pause for a second, I guess. He paused to say woohoo. That's it. What an interesting fellow. Yeah, the enemy Raw has some weird build. I'm surprised he made it this far with it, but he's 2 and 4 with it. Aladdin is 11 and 4. That's just impressive. I mean, he's going all in, I guess, but sheesh, let him cook. I have a lot of assists, so I'm guessing I'm helping with that somehow. Also, I've never actually unlocked all of the trials of Gilgamesh or the epics, the things at the bottom left that you're supposed to unlock new things with. I have not unlocked all of them in any match. I'm not sure if Hyra's intends for people to do that, Finally did the two, the rock wall. He's so far away. He's taking tick damage, and he just runs away. We can get this one. Fenner's got me low. I might die here. Jump out. And my team got it. We got 10 seconds. Make it count. Subscribe to Rizzwho on YouTube. And that's game, people. Hope you were entertained. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. And another Gilgamesh video incoming. An even better one incoming. Stay tuned for more. Share this video with your friends as well.